In the small, friendly town of Roebuck, South Carolina, there lies a school family where smiles are contagious, positivity is always present, and children come first. Roebuck Elementary, one of 10 elementary schools located in Spartanburg School District 6, is home to 720 students and 54 teachers. Come visit room 408 and meet 18 superstars who shine bright every day at RES. I believe that the best classroom is a happy classroom where students feel like they belong. Our classroom is filled with love, laughter, and lots of learning.
Welcome to Miss Sarah's 4th grade class!
Students feel a sense of belonging to our classroom before they even cross the threshold. In the hall, you will find a large, colorful tree displaying smiling student faces amidst a flock of owls, each with a student name and clothespin, where student work is always displayed. Students are proud to hang their work in the hall under their name.
It is important to me that my students feel important each and every day. To set our day off on a positive note, students greet me as well as the weekly greeter in the hallway each morning with a handshake before they enter the classroom. We practice eye contact, firm handshakes, and big smiles. Some students have even created a special secret handshake. You'll never enter room 4A without receiving a smile and a big hello from a student, as they model the way that they are greeted each morning to anyone who happens to visit us. If you look around our room, you will see that students are daily creating the classroom environment. Anchor charts are found throughout the room, which activate students' knowledge and also give students a place to hold their thinking. Each table group has a pad of sticky notes that are used for creating and building these charts. The interesting word chart has been a class favorite. When students find a word in their reading that they think is interesting, they post it on the board. The board then serves as a reference guide for the students as they are writing. Making students aware of these interesting words has greatly increased their vocabulary, both in their writing and their speaking, while at the same time allowing them to build the classroom environment together. On the back wall of our classroom, you'll find our thought boards. These boards provide a place for me to informally assess my students, and it provides my students with the opportunity to receive individual feedback from me. We use these thought boards in every subject, but most frequently in reading. Each day after silent reading time, students take out sticky notes and respond to the prompt that I have written on the board. For example, students may be asked to identify the genre of their book and provide a reason for why they chose the genre that they did. Before students stick their response on the board, I read their response and provide praise, suggestions, and feedback. Through this process, I am able to see where individual students can grow, information which I can then transfer into my guided reading groups. RES is leading the way as a Project Lead the Way school. Last year, RES was one of 44 schools in the nation to pilot this new STEM program. In the Project Lead the Way curriculum, students apply science, technology, engineering, and mathematics knowledge and skills through inquiry-based learning experiences. The students love being engineers and are greatly rewarded by their experiences with PLTW. Science in our room is hands-on and inquiry-based to continue the thinking encouraged in the Project Lead the Way modules. Here are a few examples. In order to solve a mystery about a copper statue, we used pennies to recreate materials found at the scene in order to identify the culprit. While learning about evaporation, we observed water in different containers, recording the differences in the rate of evaporation based off of the surface area of the container. And a class favorite, we created tornadoes in a bottle during our unit on severe weather. We drew conclusions about safety tips and wind speeds after watching the little red Monopoly house get sucked into the funnel-shaped cloud in the bottle. My students love science because the knowledge that they learn helps them to understand the world around them. I have noticed that the hands-on, inquiry-based activities are the ones that my students not only like the best, but also the ones that they remember the most from. We love to sing. Music gives us a fun way to learn and remember content knowledge. The steps of the scientific method have never been so much fun.
Experiments are amazing. The unknown as the use of scientific method and follow steps in order. It's the scientific method.
more than just a classroom. We're a community of learners, daily growing with each other. Through constant group work, peer editing, problem solving, and teamwork, students know that we help each other and that we're better when we're a team. We're friends who support and encourage each other. From table groups to the lunchroom to the playground, I admire how these sweet kiddos stick together always. We're leaders. Our class is made up of quiet leaders who lead by example, academic leaders who are role model students, and more vocal leaders who can naturally and easily control a room. But most importantly, we're a family. Here, you're loved, accepted, challenged, and appreciated.
And the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do.
We come to school to learn academics, but we also come to school to learn how to be good people. My philosophy of education stems from the concept of educating the whole child. This year, I hope to instill within my students a love of learning, confidence in their abilities, and the idea that they can make a difference in the world around them. I hope to help them grow, love them well, and leave them better.